So now we're getting really close to the center of Pearl Harbor. Ford Island, like I mentioned before. They have a landing strip in the middle, but they're not using it as such. Also a tower, red, white. Yeah, you can visit the tower. They reopened it about 9 weeks ago after they spent 10 years and $7 million to renovate it. Alright, I want to point out 3 interesting memorials there here right next to Ford Island. The first one is coming up soon on our right hand side, on this side of the island. Only the rusty middle section of that ship is sticking out of the water, and the tip and the back is marked by a white buoy. Yeah, that's the Utah Memorial down there. If you're passing it one more time, then you guys on the left can see it much better, and the sun is also at a little better angle. Yeah, and on the other side of the island we have the Missouri Memorial. That's the battleship where the peace contract was signed. And it's pointing right towards the Arizona Memorial, the one with the white structure and the American flag on top. You might be able to see some oil there on top of the water. This one is leaking oil for more than 80 years now. And it's quite a bit, about 9 quarts a day. Alright, last tighter turn coming up here. The USS Arizona's, when this ship sank, there were still more than 500,000 gallons of fuel on board, even after that huge explosion. Yeah, and more than half of the casualties during the attack, they came from that ship. The USS Utah was not on the official target list of the Japanese. Those targets they changed quite a few times during the attack. Yeah, and when the USS Utah sank, there were 58 sailors on board. 4 of them are buried on land, and 54 of them they are still on board. The south area of Pearl Harbor is occupied by the US Navy. All those gray ships you see there, they are more or less up to date. Yeah, and the gray aircrafts here, when you look towards the airport, this is where the US Air Force is now. We have all military branches here on this island. We have the Navy here, the Air Force over there. Earlier we saw the Army at the Wheeler Airport. At the beginning we saw the Marines at the Kaneohe Airfield. The Kalaeloa Airport we have the US Coast Guard, and in the very west at the Kaina Point we even have a facility of the US Space Force. Yeah, but when you want to visit Ford Island on one of those memorials, you have to go to the visitor center here on the right hand side of the bridge. You can't drive there actually. Yeah, and they take you with the boat to those memorials. Yeah, in front of us the Aloha Stadium, a multi-purpose stadium, no audience allowed since December 2020. And now they have to tear it down. Too rusty. Yeah, the plan is to replace it by a much nicer, larger one, but the project is on hold for quite a while now already. Not enough money. Alright, we're getting really close to the airport again, so I have to disable your microphones until we are on the ground. She's just waiting to get clearance to be able to fly to the other side where we came from. Yeah, that gives me enough time to say thank you for coming in and flying with us, Blue Hawaiian Helicopters, and with me. Yeah, if you liked that flight, my name is Benjamin, and if you didn't, for some reason, my name is Simon. Leave us a review, that's always very much appreciated. This is how people find us. Yeah, and one last thing before I'm almost ready to start the happy landing music. Please remain seated until the blades are coming to full stop. I will shut down the helicopter after landing and then open the doors for you from the outside. Or one of those ground crew guys will do that for you. we go. Boing.